Hey everybody, it's me, it's JB, and it's Devon!
It's still me.
It's from the No Name Cinema Society. How are you? It's one of our vlogs, and we're here for the April CMS, the classic movie screenings. And it's these films that we eventually review in the classic movie discussions on the show. And we just kicked off our fourth season just the other night. 2 nights ago, we did the film Rampage, the current movie in theaters. Devon, did you watch the show?
I did not watch Rampage. No. In fact, I refused to go see it.
He did. I asked him to come with me, and he refused to come. But you couldn't even watch the show?
No, because I had already boycotted.
Why are you boycotting?
No reason. I didn't want to see it.
What do I say if we can't get support from our own members? But that's beside the point. Our next show is coming up in just a couple days. Monday, we're going to have George back. We've got our first Indie Spotlight of the year. We're going to do the film The Spectacular Now. Have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
All right, so will you watch that show?
I'll watch that show.
All right, there you go. Spectacular Now, starring Miles Teller and Shailene Woodley. Our review is coming up on Monday. But we're here for the CMS now, and we're super excited about it. It's the last CMS before TCM Fest next week. You excited about TCM Fest?
Very excited about TCM Fest.
Devon's going to come with me to at least a couple screenings, maybe even 3.
Yeah.
Depending on your schedule, because he's an actor sometimes. But anyway, today's film is kind of tangentially related to our 1940, a couple of our 1942 films, in a way. Last year we discussed the films of 1942. The director of today's film that I'm going to show these guys, they don't know what it is. Nobody here knows what it is. He directed 2 films in 1942, and in one of the films, the actress that he directed, he reunites with in this film here. Also, one of the 4 Oscar winners, acting Oscar winners in 1942, appears in this movie as well, in a fairly major role. It also is a film that revolutionized its genre, and it's a genre we've been looking at a lot, both in these screenings and on the show. So I'll be really interested, and it's one of my favorite directors. He's a 2-time Oscar winner, but this film is in between his 2 Best Director Oscar wins. One of the films he won Best Director Oscar for, I took Devon to at TCM Fest several years ago. So that's a little tidbit that only Devon would know the answer to. Anyway, so that's what's coming up, and he has no idea what. All right, so that's our vlog. That's your hints. Let me know if you know what it is. In the meantime, tune in Monday for the Indie Spotlight, and our classic is coming up on Thursday, April 26th, I think it is, and it's going to be another 1942. And we're going to make Davey watch Mrs. Miniver and see what he thinks of it. The Best Picture winner from 1942. Have you seen Mrs. Miniver?
Loved it.
All right. Did you see it here? All right, there you go. All right. Have a good day, everybody.